What happens if you become pregnant after a tummy tuck? Tummy tucks or abdominoplasty surgeries are done to correct the problems that happen after a pregnancy. That means tightening up the muscle, removing the extra skin, and that's most of the skin that has the stretch marks on it, making the belly button look nicer, and removing some of the extra fat deposits that accumulate on the lower abdomen and around the waist. If women become pregnant after an abdominoplasty, that pregnancy will cause stretching of the muscle again. It causes stretching of the skin. It can cause a hernia of the belly button, and it will also cause deposition of fat around the waist and in the lower abdomen. So to some extent, that will recreate the problem that made that person decide to have an abdominoplasty in the first place. Usually the changes aren't as significant as they are the first time around. And so there are a lot of women who do end up becoming pregnant after an abdominoplasty, but then don't require anything further to be done after that. And if those women are fortunate enough, they won't have to do anything other than maybe a little bit of liposuction around the waist, because that's a pretty common place for fat to be deposited. There are instances where an abdominoplasty has to be redone because of a pregnancy, because the muscle becomes stretched or there is a lot of extra skin. The same thing goes for requiring some other kind of operation after an abdominoplasty, and in some cases women might require some kind of GYN surgery or any other kind of operation afterwards. And in general, as long as those surgeons are aware that the person has had an abdominoplasty, they can do that operation in a way that doesn't cause a problem with the result from that. But there are cases where I've actually had to go and help another surgeon do the operation that they're doing to make sure that that result is maintained afterwards. Ideally, abdominoplasty is done after women know that they're not going to have any more children, so that once they've done that, they don't have to do anything for the rest of their lives. This is Dr. Kutty. Please give us a call at Luxe Plastic Surgery. Our number is 281-313-0551.